Today on CNN 5, we will talk about a sad story and things about it. Why the earthquake happened and how it happened. After that, we will talk about the forecast in Boise, Idaho for today and the next week. We also have an insane story with a dog that flew across the entire coast of Gulf of Mexico. It was insane, and we'll cover how this dog did it. Thanks.
In memory of the devastating earthquake that hit Nepal in April 2015, we will go over what happened then and what is still happening now. We will go over to a survivor who lived through the earthquake and will explain to us what happened that day.
At 11:56 a.m. on April 25th, 2015, I was in my backyard when all of a sudden my dog started acting weird, so I suspected that something bad was going to happen. I went to the pantry with a backpack filled with food. The ground when all of a sudden started to shake. When I lost my balance and fell to the ground, then a couple seconds later, cans, bags, and everything in the pantry fell on me. I covered my head so that I could be protected. It felt like hours and hours, but it was only 54 minutes long. I was terrified and didn't know to get up or stay down, to stay in the pantry or go outside my house. So I slid out of the pantry and into the dining room. I was cuddled into a ball when I felt something warm and soft and comforting. When I realized it was my dog, I cuddled with him for the rest of the earthquake.
Wow. I wonder how her and her dog survived, and her family. Where were they? Were they out of state or somewhere else? We're back, and now we're going to explain how earthquakes are made, in case you didn't know.
Earthquakes are created by tectonic plates that slide past each other with tremendous power and energy. The plates are called transform plate boundaries when these movements occur. There's so much friction that when they slide past each other, they create what we call earthquakes. There is stored energy within the Earth's crust, which when released is what creates the levels of intensity. Now that we learned how earthquakes are created, we're now going to learn some devastating facts from the effect of the Nepal earthquake. Over 500,000 houses were destroyed and an additional 300,000 houses were damaged. And sad, 8,000 people died and an additional 18,000 injured during this crazy event.
The earthquake didn't only destroy houses, sites, and kill people. It affected the mountains and the surrounding area. The earthquake caused landslides on Mount Everest, and even the tectonic plates were displaced and even lifted.
17 days later, after that fateful morning, the magnitude 7.8 earthquake and hundreds of aftershocks, there was another magnitude 7.3 earthquake that killed 68 more people and 288,000 more people and more houses, affecting outside countries to help Nepal with aid and food supplies.
In conclusion, the Nepal earthquake was one of the most devastating natural disasters that they faced since 1932. It killed thousands and destroyed millions of houses. The government is still sending in supplies and helping out the homeless and the families who are still coping over the lost ones. Even though this wasn't the most destructive earthquake, many people still lost their lives during this center is the center of the earthquake. It is the most powerful part, and the focus of the earthquake is where the built-up pressure is, and it's all released out of that point.
The city could have done many things if they were ready. That might have saved many lives. If they have told the people in the city in advance, and if they were prepared and had more money, they could have rescued many people. They could have came through in trucks or helicopters and grabbed people to save them from safety. They could have added food or water into places very quickly that people needed. Also could have evacuated millions or hundreds of thousands of people.
The city is still trying to recover from the devastating disaster over 5 years later. The damage was so great, it nearly demolished the entire city.
I'm anchor Cameron Schamberger.
I'm a reporter and survivor, Daniel.
I'm a reporter, Lyndon Elias.
I'm a reporter, Olivia Rose.
And this was CNN 5.